Hi, my name is Aiden. These are my 3 essential rules when it comes to investing into cryptocurrencies. In my opinion, these rules are pretty much common sense that I believe many of you all know, but just in case there are people out there who are just getting into investing or cryptocurrency investments for the first time, I wanted to make this very essential list of 3 rules that I have for cryptocurrencies. Before I begin, I would like to ask if you find this video helpful or insightful or entertaining in any way, please consider subscribing. It is completely free and it helps out my channel a ton. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, so the first rule I have for investing into cryptocurrencies, or basically just investing in general, is to not invest any money into any funds or any crypto that you cannot afford to lose. So what this means, if you have rent, if you have a car payment, if you have student loans, if you have credit card payment, if you have something that you know that you're going to have to pay in the future, if you have an accounts payable, do not invest any money into anything that has the possibility of disappearing, because although it is a scary reality, unfortunately there is always a chance that your investments will crash down to zero. So if that happens, play it safe and do not invest anything that you cannot afford to lose. Alright, that was the first rule. The second rule for crypto is that cryptocurrency trading is extremely volatile and most projects are unregulated. What this means is that for many cryptocurrency projects, it is extremely common for projects to gain 40% in a day and also lose 80% in a day. That is extremely common just due to the types of tokens and types of projects, especially if they have very low market caps. The prices are a lot more volatile. So remember, when trading cryptocurrencies, look at all the statistics when trading, like volume locked, liquidity, everything like that, and do not be emotional. I know it's extremely exciting when you see your asset jump up 40, 60, 80%. On the flip side, if you see your assets decrease by a ton of volume, just remain calm, do your research, and determine what your best action is to do following that price drop. I know it's very hard to not be an emotional trader, but if you're able to take your emotions out of it and you're able to hold on to assets, most of the times you will be rewarded. If you did not know, the number 1 trading strategy when it comes to cryptocurrencies is simply buying and holding. So if you buy a token for, let's say, $1, and then in a week it drops to 75 cents, yes, that's a 25% decrease in your assets, but for me personally, I would not even consider buying a cryptocurrency token unless I'm holding it for more than a year. So zoom out, look at the big picture, and then determine what your next action should be. Alright, my third and final essential tip for trading cryptocurrencies is that you are your best auditor. What this means is that you yourself should do your own research. There are tons of scams and rug pulls. They are literally everywhere in the crypto space, and there are so many people that are losing millions and millions of dollars every single day in the crypto space. So please do your own research and avoid scams and rug pulls. When you are looking for a project and deciding if it's a good idea to invest or not, do not just look for another person's review on a project. It is very common in the cryptocurrency space for scammers to pay influencers and people who have audiences to write fake positive reviews about projects so that they can tell their fans and they can tell their followers to invest in a certain project. And then once, let's say, 1,000 of their followers invest, that's when the scam will happen and they'll make out with a ton of money. And it's a really bad issue, and it's a really bad event that no one likes to happen, but it is so common in the crypto space. It's very sad. To build on this, if you have extra time, I highly recommend to research and learn about Solidity or smart contract programming yourself. This is something that I've been getting into the past month. I've read books. You can literally just go on YouTube and type in Solidity learning courses, and what you can do is, by learning about the program in which cryptocurrencies are developed in, you yourself can look into the contract codes of certain projects and determine if they're scams or not. That's one of the great things about blockchain, is that most of the data is public, and that you can go in and look at the code itself and you can determine if it's a good project, if it's legit, or if it's a scam or not. Alright, I told you this video was going to be quick. Those are my 3 essentials when it comes to trading cryptocurrencies. So to run it by, once again, Rule number 1 is do not invest any money that you cannot afford to lose. Rule number 2 is that crypto is volatile, so do not be an emotional trader. And number 3 is you are your best auditor, so build and invest in your own research because you are the best person when it comes to deciding personal tolerance and investment opportunities. Alright, that's it. Thank you all for watching. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing. It is 100% free, doesn't cost you a dime, and it helps out my channel a ton. Alright, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.